So just tell your partner you're thankful. Even if you're mad at them today, tell them you're thankful. Do not take the things they do for you for granted.
I have faith that it's gonna work out, and everybody, including my kids, are gonna be so happy.
Family is the most important thing in your marriage, your partnership, your relationship. Is the root of your family. It's the heart of your family. And I would do anything to have mine back.
A woman shared her regrets about not working harder to save her marriage now that her ex-husband is happily remarried. The 41-year-old woman shared to the True Off My Chest subreddit that she left her husband around 10 years ago, shortly after they'd had their first child together. According to this woman, there were no major issues in the marriage. She was a stay-at-home mom and had her husband wrapped around her finger. He did whatever she said, and she burnt him out. When he grew tired of her demands, she started threatening divorce. She thought she was still a great catch and that she could do better than her husband, so she left. She ended up getting joint custody of her son and the house after the divorce. Now, 10 years later, the ex-husband is happily remarried with a baby daughter and a new house. The divorced woman, on the other hand, has been unmarried ever since. She's jealous of her ex-husband's new wife, saying, "She took my husband, she took my kid, she took my life that was once mine, and now I live in an empty house." She claims she is alone and miserable and wishes she would have been a better wife 10 years ago so she wouldn't be in this situation. As you can probably imagine, not many people were very sympathetic towards this woman. "You got what you deserved and he got what he deserved," one Redditor commented. Others noted that the new wife didn't take anything from her, with one saying, "You gave it away." This woman's story may end in bitterness and guilt, but that's not the case for most divorcees. According to research derived from family law attorneys, 80% of divorcees end up remarried. While divorce is a valid option in many situations, it's not always the solution. It takes two to make things work, and many people believe this woman reaped what she sowed.
She did indeed get what she deserved. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Mrs. Rivera, I'm glad you're getting a divorce. Mrs. Rivera, I will say this to you. You're foolish. You had a good thing. As soon as it wasn't a perfect thing, it made you angry. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. You most certainly are not perfect. And the next guy you get is not going to be perfect. And unless you're willing to put up with a little bit of, they say for better or for worse for a reason. It's not going to be all lollipops and sunshine. And when it's not lollipops and sunshine for your husband, you at least give him a lollipop. You might not be able to make the sun shine, but you can give him a lollipop, and you didn't do it. You decided that your marriage was about you, for you, and because of you, and when he hit a rough patch, you were like, "I'm sick of you. I'm tired of it. You're not a king and wonderful anymore because you're not doing everything I want to. You're no longer Mr. Perfect, and I have no obligation to give anything to you." That's tired and that's sad, and he's a good dude. Mr. Rivera, you were cold until you got on that motorcycle and rode off like you didn't have a kid. At no point in time do you get to do that. As a mother, she can't just, "Well, I'm not going to work now, so my kid's not going to have anything to eat." You didn't have a right to do that. So, take care of your kids. Be a better person.
That judge explained it perfectly. The second their husbands hit a rough patch, and the marriage isn't a fairy tale princess love story like it used to be, the first thing Western women do is file for divorce. It's all about them and how they feel they could care less about how it affects the husband or the kids they might have with one another.
You guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think I'm going to need to divorce my husband. His lack of awareness has just gotten too overwhelming, and I just don't think I can do this anymore. He's had some complications, so we were at the hospital, and the doctors could not figure out his blood type. And it was so stressful, and then in the middle of all that, he just goes, "Be positive." And I'm like, "Babe, great advice, but we still don't know what your blood type is. Like, read the room." Last week, my cell phone rings, and he's by the phone, so he picks it up. He hands it to me, and he says, "Hey, it's your dad." And I'm like, "No, babe, it's a cell phone." We were at a restaurant, and in front of the freaking waiter, in front of the freaking waiter, my husband goes, "Hey, I see you have an empty water glass. Would you like another?" Why would I want 2 empty water glasses? No, I've had enough. I've had enough.
I just want If you're a parent and you have a partner at home who loves you and your kids and helps take care of you in any way, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, however it may be, they contribute to you and your family and your kids, just thank them. Just say thank you. Remind them how grateful you are. Remind them how amazing they are. Because I would give anything to have someone at home to love me and support me. I've been the working parent. I've been the part-time working parent. I've been the stay-at-home mom and wife. And now I'm the single mom working 2 jobs. And I miss my kids, but I have to pay my bills. So just tell your partner you're thankful. Even if you're mad at them today, tell them you're thankful. Do not take the things they do for you for granted. Do things for them. Do things with your kids, for your kids. Family is the most important thing. In your marriage, your partnership, your relationship is the root of your family. It's the heart of your family. And I would do anything to have mine back. I have not been a single mom for long. I became a single mom in the middle of my pregnancy, and my son is 2 months old. But I can tell you right now, this shit is hard.
Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to
The Modern King.
for exclusive content.
I would also suggest you watch this video next, as YouTube's algorithm thinks you would enjoy it. Farewell, everyone.